Temperature 27, 2.12, altimeter 29er, 85. Visual approach runway 02 in use. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Yankee. Control to confirmation, Yankee, time 2150 Zulu, wind 330 at 6, gust 12, the weather's better than 5005. Temperature 27, 2.12, altimeter 2.
Tower 826 Echo, holding short.
3006, gusting 12.
November 826 Echo, John Toon Tower,
runway 2.
Clear for takeoff, runway 2.
Cessna 329, runway 2, taxi.
So we're going to
M91.
What's the ATIS? Do you know that off the...
Alright, we see. I'm taxiing.
Oh, sorry. Click airport. Nearest, you can scroll to it. M91.
Yeah, there you
Enter.
go. Great. Alright, and then our CTAP over there is 12300.
Yep.
Okay.
John 10 ground, Cessna 7308 Golf.
Cessna 7308 Golf, John 2 ground.
Cessna 7308 Golf, we're at the south hangars looking to taxi to run
Good.
up.
Yeah. It's not going to go any further, so whatever.
North, 7308 Golf.
Cessna 08 Golf, you better set up for Romeo 1 or Romeo 2.
Romeo 2, 730 Golf.
Cessna 08 Golf, roger, you can taxi to the run-up area via Romeo 2.
Taxi
And we're going to the northwest, right?
08 Golf.
Yeah.
John 2 ground, Skyhawk 12386, at the south tie downs with information Yankee, requesting taxi via Romeo 2 to the run-up area for a northwest departure.
Cessna 13386, John 2 ground, taxi to the run-up area via Romeo 2.
Taxi to the run-up area via Romeo 2, 12386. Alright, we'll test brakes.
Yep.
Alright.
My flight controls.
Your controls.
Flight controls. The brakes are good, your flight controls.
My controls.
You have flight controls. Those brakes actually felt usable.
Yeah.
I'm flying in.
This plane is great other than the right rudder.
Yeah.
Everything about it is great. The displays are great. You have a full-size MFD.
Yeah, I don't like the smaller one in 8 Golf.
Yeah, we're so spoiled.
Which I fly Delta Popeye quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anything's kind of weird from that. I like that plane a lot.
Oh man, it's like a dream. It's so easy to fly.
Yeah, it's the best flying one that we have. Avionics are just a little lacking.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's so good though. It's so much lighter than the rest. Yeah, but I've been flying the Red Hawks and pretty much at max gross weight. Things are bad enough without being that heavy.
Yeah,
all that extra weight, it's like, oh my gosh, dude.
They had I took it out just for a fun flight with a buddy.
Yeah.
Like last weekend, and the climb rate is so bad.
If it's hot out, you can't do anything. It's terrible. Like the first day I flew it, I was like actually I was like at max gross weight. I like burned off the taxi fuel, and that was there. I got to go on the runway, and it was like gusting 20 down the runway with a headwind. I was like full power, and you feel it do its a little bump from the turbocharger, and then I was like, dude, I'm never gonna get off the ground.
Yeah, that's scary. Is it just because of that 3-blade prop that it's
yeah,
a little less effective? It's more of a cruise prop.
Yeah, they're just heavy. And I mean, it doesn't have that much horsepower. It's only 135. These are like a little bit more than that.
All right, he's running up too. So
Yeah.
should I kind of go in front of him and then turn into the wind, or do you want me to just face that way?
You can go. Yeah, this is fun. This will work. Either side, it doesn't really matter.
What do you mean? So just take
Yeah,
a
you're
hard
good.
right here?
Yep. Just scoot up out of the way of the taxiway.
Yeah, he's kind of just in the no man's land.
Yeah.
You're on the brakes too? Okay, I was like,
just
what?
a little bit on the right one.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on? This is way too easy. Alright. Okay, parking brakes. My feet are set. Doors and windows will close those here in a second. Flight controls, check those. Free and clear. Fuel quantity, we got full fuel.
Yeah, we got it
indicating.
top off, so we know it.
Fuel selectors on both. Mixture, we'll go full rich. Throttle at 1700 RPM. Check our magnetos, all the way to right. There we go, 1650. Back to both. To the left.
That one feels worse, yep. So that's... Alright, back to both. Might be a foul plug, so we'll run it up a little bit higher. And then we'll lean it out, basically until we get an RPM drop. Or our EGTs come up. Alright, there it's worse, so we'll richen it back up. Just gonna try and burn off the plugs, maybe there's something on them. Get quite as high as I wanted, so we'll let it get a little bit hotter.
Traffic.
John Tune ground, Cessna 7308 Golf, run up complete.
Cessna 08 Golf, runway 2, taxi via Alpha 1.
Runway 2, taxi via Alpha 1, 7308 Golf.
Try it again. I might not have leaned it just far enough, so might not lean it enough, but we'll see.
And we're going to be VFR to the southwest.
Alright, that's right.
November 510, limit here, John Tune ground,
1650, back to
the
both.
runway via Romeo 1, advise clear for
Alright,
up.
left.
Neil 1 to the run-up area, advisement complete.
1640, 1650. Oh. Did that indicate for 4?
Yeah, that was fine.
A blip. Alright, back to both.
Yeah. Seems better now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Carb heat.
Yeah, rising temp.
Yeah. It really is only effective when you really pull it this little extra inch at the end. Suction gauge we don't have. Engine instrumentation ammeter, so we'll just load this bad boy up. Voltage is holding at 12.8, which is a little lower than usual.
Yeah.
Alright. Oops. Throttle back to 1,000, see if we can get this thing to stall.
Seems good.
Yep. Sure, we'll do our lineup check now. Flaps are set. Flight instruments, so we're going to be taking off runway 20, going to 1,500 feet. Or 02 rather.
Yeah.
Oops, shit. 285. Wrong one. Wrong direction. Alright. We got our ATIS for Springfield in there, and we're set on ground, so I'll flip my strobe light when we cross the hold short line. Pitot heat's cold, carb heat's cold, mixture's full. Oh, you want me to go full rich when we?
Yeah, I'll do it when we get there.
Yeah. John Tune ground, Skyhawk 12386, run up complete.
Skyhawk 386, runway 2, taxi via Alpha 1.
Taxi via Alpha 1, runway 2, 13386. Cool plane right there.
Yeah, like the paint scheme on it.
Before I call them, I may
Ground to California 01 Sierra, run up complete.
Not what?
or lower the seat a second.
Yeah.
Can you hold the brakes?
Yep, I got it.
Which one is it? This one?
Number 01 Sierra, you'll be
think it's
behind
that
us,
one.
Sierra. That's taxiing down runway 2, runway 3, taxi via Alpha 1.
Runway 2 via Alpha 1 behind us.
John Tune Tower, Skyhawk 12386, holding short runway 2.
Cessna 13386, John Tune Tower, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 2, 12386.
Alright. Oh, come on, stupid window. There we go.
Good. Yeah, make sure full rich.
Yep.
Alright, feet are on the floor.
Yep.
Power's set. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed's alive.
Tune Tower 8260 Echo, holding short, runway 2.
Right rudder.
Yep.
Traffic.
Ooh.
Cessna 7308 Gulf, change proof.
Change for 7308 Golf.
Come on.
Approaching altitude.
Alright. Let's increase to 80 knots on the climb speed.
Cessna 13386, traffic departed before you was a Cessna 172 going north. You can have a slight left turn to go northwest, break change proof.
Frequency change approved. We'll keep our eye out for the traffic. 12386.
November 8260 Echo, John Tune Tower, runway 2, clear for takeoff, make right close traffic.
Runway 2, clear for takeoff 8260 Echo, right turn close. John Tune Tower, helicopter 440 Alpha Echo, showing about 5 to the southeast, just off of Vanderbilt, VFR departure.
Gotta keep our eyes on
just
the
south of the
CHT.
airfield west.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching.
Westbound at this time.
Helicopter 440
The
Alpha
other
Echo,
thing that
you
sucks about
radio
this
was
plane.
cut out, say again.
Yeah, the CAC, I'm like, wow. Hopefully it's just the sensors.
Leaving altitude.
No, it's something they gotta look into more.
Helicopter 440 Alpha Echo, John Tune Tower, your radio was cut out, say again.
Is helicopter 440 Alpha Echo, just took off out of Tower Decathlon 510, limit 0, holding short, runway 2, ready for departure. 0, just south of the airspace, south of your airport.
Yeah, I'm thinking the mag ran a little rough because
510 Lima Sierra,
I
John
bet
Tune Tower, hold
today,
short, runway 2.
all day when they were flying it, they didn't lean it at all at cruise. And they're probably just doing maneuvers and stuff, so that can sometimes cause that.
Leaving altitude.
A little gusty.
Yeah.
We've been flying so much at night when it's like calm.
Yeah, it's nice and smooth in.
Yeah.
Night and in the mornings, it's good, but
Right around 6:30 is when it gets beautiful.
yeah, 12 to like 6 is like garbage though.
Yeah.
November 510 Lima Sierra, John Tune Tower, runway 2,
Yeah, I'm
clear
good
for
at-
takeoff.
I'm out of the
Runway 2,
departure.
clear
I
for
like to get
takeoff.
out of this little departure window. And then kind of follow my track.
Yeah.
Especially because we're going to kind of get blown back on
John
it.
Tune Tower, helicopter November 440 Alpha Echo, radio check.
Helicopter 440 Alpha Echo, John Tune Tower, radio check. Loud and clear, how about me?
I got you now, sir. Sorry, I was a little low. Just took off out of Vanderbilt. VFR departure just south of the airfield, about 3 miles westbound, 1,000 at the current altitude.
And matter of fact, 440 Alpha Echo, transit John Toon Clark Airspace to John Toon Clark Airspace is approved. And sir, can you climb to
15 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition few at 5,000. Scattered at 6,000. Temperature
Try to lean it out a little bit.
Celsius. Dew point 14 Celsius. Altimeter 2.
We're about to climb back up some,
8 inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 2200. Springfield Robertson County Airport. Automated weather observation 2247 Zulu. Wind 340 at 8 knots. Peak gust 15 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition few at 5,000. Scattered at 6,000. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 298. 8 inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 2200. Springfield Robertson County Airport. Automated weather observation 2248 Zulu.
Yeah.
Wind 340.
Monitor mute. Disabled.
340. So it's runway 22 and 4, right?
Yeah, the runway's over there, yeah.
Alright, what do you want me to climb to? We're out of Charlie.
Like 2,500. Be fine.
And you have to stay on the damn right rudder the whole flight.
Yeah, that's what sucks about it. I like 8 golf because it's more like the diamonds that Calvin and I flew, where you just sit there like nothing with your feet the entire flight.
Yeah. Or at least give us some like rudder trim.
Yeah. The rudder trim is the little trim tab on the back that you just bend.
Every time I touch it, I'm like, maybe I could just bend it a little bit more.
I think Caleb picked up 8 golf before it got upgraded, and the guy literally looked at it and bent it. And it's perfect. Somehow he got it perfect. This is not great on landing.
Springfield traffic 909er 329er 5 miles out to the south, doing it a straight in landing for 4.
So for our approach, what do you want me to do? I would assume it's favoring runway 4.
Yeah.
Do we want to swing out west and then come from the south, or do you want to, should we do like a midfield overfly the field kind of thing? Teardrop and enter the pattern?
Whatever you want to do. They're all valid options. When we're out this far, we can do whatever we want basically, so you got time to plan ahead.
Well, I heard one person on traffic, so let's see if there's other people flying the pattern.
He's going straight in.
Yeah, I heard that. I think I want to practice the pattern entry just because I can fly straight to an extended final pretty much any time.
Yeah. You want to do swing out west and do a 45, or do you want to fly over the field?
Yeah, I fly over midfield, teardrop 45.
Yep, sounds good with me.
All
right. You know how high you need to cross over for that?
Yeah, so it's field elevation is 700, so pattern altitude 1700.
Yep.
So we need to be at 2200.
Yep.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, 10 miles to the south. Going to set up for a 45 teardrop, left downwind, runway 4, Springfield. I always forget my altitude. I always forget one thing, tidbit of information.
Yeah. I don't remember. Is this the one where you have to hold down?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this one an 8 Golf or reverse?
1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000.
Yeah, this one's the correct way.
Yeah.
Just like Delta Papa. I
Yeah.
hate when they're reversed. Actually, no, Delta Papa's reversed.
That's
where you have to reset it to neutral.
Yeah, that's fucking scary, man.
I hate that. I did that with Caleb first time flying Delta Papa. He forgot to tell me. He didn't think about it. I went to dump the flaps in. I'm like, you know, pulled my power for downwind, full 40 flaps. I was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. Airspeed just dives.
Yeah. We did that. What else did we do in Delta Papa? We forgot that it's an old attitude indicator, so it doesn't have a 45 degree mark. It only has 60. So we did steep turns at 60 degrees in that. Which in that plane, it's like, you don't even have to add back pressure for normal steep turns. So it felt totally normal. We were just looking out the window and I was like, this doesn't look like 45.
Yeah.
And then we got back on the ground and like, oh, yeah. Old attitude indicator.
Bowling Green traffic, helicopter 18215 miles southwest of the field, transitioning northbound for the airback facility, currently 1,300 feet, Bowling Green.
So do you need to fly, when you fly over midfield, do you need to fly at it perpendicular to the runway?
Sorta. Like you don't want to come like
Down.
basically down it, but you know,
Because I'm
45 to middle is pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm on like what, almost a 45 right now.
Yeah, the only reason you don't want to fly like straight down it, someone does a go around, then you're flying down the length of it.
Yeah.
You know, that might cause an issue. So you just want to be minimum time over the runway basically, so.
Yeah.
45 to 90 off.
I'll fly out kind of straight ahead here and then kind of make a left turn midfield at 2200.
Yeah.
So we do our descent checklist. Weather we got, power set was set, mixture set, altimeter set, fuel selectors on both, landing light is on,
Fuel
and approach
4 miles east of the airfield will be entering a right downwind for
put gas on both, undercarriage sticks, mixture full rich, prop set, safety harnesses. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, 4 miles to the south at 2,400, maneuvering for 2,200 to overfly midfield for a left teardrop for downwind runway 4, Springfield.
You doing a left teardrop or right teardrop?
Sorry, right teardrop.
Springfield traffic 993.
I meant to say left downwind.
Left
Yeah.
crosswind, 4.
People do it both ways. You know, if it's empty, if you want to, you know, swoop in on the left, that's fine.
Yeah.
Be aware that some people may not have a radio, so then, you know, they could be there and you don't know.
Yeah.
Make sure you clear the area. And if you're doing a right teardrop, I overfly quite a bit. You know, some people do it pretty tight and just do a complete like 180 and get on the downwind. I swing out far enough to basically do a 45, so like 2 miles or something.
Yeah, I do too. We usually do 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic 99329er, turning left downwind for 4.
Just start with a nice normal landing to get a feel for the winds, and then we can go from there.
Yeah. I haven't done too many crosswind landings. We have. Like we went to Dixon, it was wind shear one day, and I was fighting like crazy.
Yeah.
I struggle with the rudder and the aileron, like the center line, when I have crosswind landings.
Yeah, you basically have to keep it in all the way down. That's the hardest part of it. You basically get the aileron in down the touchdown because you want to keep that upwind wheel touching down first. Just the rudder input. But as long as you correct your route before touchdown, you'll be fine. Kind of point it at the opposite end. Just just ever so slightly. Where are you at, 329? I think they're already in front of us. Yeah, they are. They're about to full power for their descent.
So they should be in this area right here?
Yeah.
There, got him.
Alright.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, overflying midfield for a teardrop 45, entering left downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 909er 329er, turning left base for landing at 4th.
We've flown a decent amount at Russellville, which is enjoyable because there's nobody up there.
I haven't been there yet, but I've had it just in case Springfield gets super busy.
Yeah. One of the first times I landed, like probably the second time I landed, there's a guy that pops on the radio and goes, "Nice."
Yeah.
And Caleb's like, "Yeah, just part of it. You got a guy out there somewhere just watching people land all day."
Springfield traffic 909er 329er, turning final 4th.
What do they got? 7 and 25 over there?
Yep, 725. There's no wind or PAPI though, so.
No.
Or no ATIS rather.
Yeah, I was gonna say the winds were maybe favoring a little better over there, but it's probably worse.
Yeah, it's worse.
So, Springfield it is.
So we're gonna have a left crosswind.
Yep.
Flight.
Let's see, it's off by what, 60 degrees? It's gonna be a pretty gusty crosswind.
Do a big teardrop. She's doing touch and go. She might beat us to the downwind, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Leaving altitude.
Looks like they're just climbing out. Yeah, there they are. About to cross over the road here in a second.
You think we'll beat them?
Yeah, we should.
You gonna call it?
See. Yeah, what are we? 2 miles?
Yep.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 is on a 2 mile 45 entry, runway 4, Springfield. Yeah, we're fine.
Full extender departure leg for sector spacing.
Alright, thanks Brian.
Amen.
What a guy.
What a nice guy.
Leaving altitude.
I already started my descent.
Springfield traffic 909er 329er, turning left crosswind for 4th.
grab this bad boy a little bit.
Flaps over speed.
So easy. I used to find the other ones though that are 10 degrees at 110. I hop in one of these and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta slow down.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning base, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 999er, turning downwind for runway 4, left downwind.
So we're gonna cruise right now. It's gonna kind of...
Yeah, final's clear.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning final, runway 4, Springfield.
What do you normally land at, flap setting wise?
Like 30.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Oh.
Alright, you want more flaps?
Yeah. Thank you.
Bump, bump, bump. 30. Looking good. Little power. There you go. Let it sink in. Hold that crosswind correction in. Little right rudder. Very straight. Hold that left aileron in. There we go. It's a little crooked, that's all.
Alright. Touch and go?
Yeah, that's fine.
Power set.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 on the go, runway 4, Springfield.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong left crosswind.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic 999er, 329er, turning left base, 44.
Oof. That's the real issue right there. That little boundary layer that we keep hitting.
Yeah. Yeah, the treetop layer, like the wind shear.
Yeah.
Approaching altitude.
We may end up working on crosswind landings more than shortfield and softfield takeoffs.
Fun, still good practice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning downwind, runway 4, Springfield. Keep it pointed out here. If it was like this, I would have never gone flying by myself.
Yeah. Especially if you don't have practice with it.
Yeah. Or I would have waited an hour and a half and just seen if it calmed down.
I'm ready for it to be back to nice calm winds again. Sucks doing flight after flight, just bumping around.
Leaving altitude.
That's on purpose, lady. feels like we're not moving at all. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning base, runway 4, Springfield. Clear final. Yep. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning final, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, 909er 329er, turning left crosswind, 44. Springfield traffic, 909er 329er, turning left downwind, 44.
Right, you're right, rudder. Air straight, hold that left aileron in a little bit. Alright. Flaps coming up.
Alright. Straighten her out, come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Power set.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 on the go, runway 4, Springfield. That's the other thing that sucks about this needing so much right rudder.
Yeah.
Is the crosswind takeoffs, because you got to hold aileron into the crosswind.
Yep.
And then you need to straighten out your rudder, but this one already takes so much right rudder, you just feels like you're about to go 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that one's better. So, you got to hold that left aileron in all the way down, pretty much till touchdown.
Yeah.
The rudder is the only portion that you take out last second to straighten your nose.
Okay.
Because if you take out the aileron too soon, you'll start blowing over to the side, or you'll touch down on the upwind or downwind wheel, which then can cause you to like scoot or do some other weird stuff.
Yeah.
Approaching altitude.
Springfield traffic, 909er 329er, turning left base, 44.
It's gusty out here. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, 909er 329er, turning left final, for 4.
Left final. I had someone do that the other day as well.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 7308 Golf. We're 10 miles to the southwest at 3,600 feet, descending to enter the left downwind for runway 30. Bowling Green traffic.
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 5800 Golf. 4 miles northeast, 2,500. Going to be crossing midfield to the left downwind, runway 3, Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic, experimental 7476 Golf. It's 5 miles to the east, so the other be overflying your field. Bring out teardrop 45 for 04, Springfield.
Slow down, baby. There you go.
Leaving altitude.
Started my descent a little late, so I'm going to extend this.
Alright, that works, because we're slowly catching up to them, because their climb speed's not as good.
Following green traffic, Cessna 50908 Golf. Which runway are you landing on?
We're going to be going for 03 for 509 Golf.
Roger that.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning base, runway 4, Springfield.
Following green traffic, Cessna 7308 Golf, about 6 miles to the southwest. Going to be landing straight in on runway 03. Following green.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning final, runway 4, Springfield. Don't blow through it.
Traffic 909er, 329er, turning left crosswind for runway 4.
And Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 509 Golf, pass through 2000, cross midfield to left downwind, runway 03, Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic 909er, 329er, turning left downwind for runway 4.
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 7308 Golf, 5 miles to the southwest for runway 03. 7308 Golf, Bowling Green traffic.
Okay, right rudder. Air straight. Alright, oop. Flaps coming up.
RP10.
Good.
Power set.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf. It's approximately 8 miles to the southwest. We'll be approaching the field at, we'll be intercepting the field at 45, left downwind, left base, runway 4, Springfield. Springfield traffic, terminal 747 Golf, flying the field at 2,500. Yeah, they got tree job 45 and 04 Springfield.
The Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 on the go, runway 4, Springfield.
Appreciate that.
Finger it slipped off the mic.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to my VY but not pull it out of your hands.
Oh, you're good. Dude, I had someone this morning, one of the TSU people, actually it was this afternoon, we were doing a crosswind takeoff. I was like, is your, because I was filling in for the other instructor, I was like, is your other instructor letting you do takeoffs? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, we got crosswind, so let's put a little input in. She didn't turn this way, she had her hand like this, straight down. I was like, no,
he's not letting you do that.
I was like, oh my gosh, dude. That was the sketchiest takeoff I've had. She was like, I was trying to correct stuff and she was like, manhandle it.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield.
Got this one guy, still 500 feet above 3 now. Let's see where he's at.
Springfield traffic 909er, 329er, turning final for runway 4.
Totally out above us that way. We should be good unless he completely whips a 180 here.
What's that?
Yeah, there he is. That's him.
Okay. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Cool. That's that experimental guy.
Yeah. Was there not 2 planes though, or is that the same same tail number?
I think this is the other one. He's 1,000 feet. He's out that way about 3 miles.
Cessna 509 Golf, turning about a 2-mile final, runway 3, full stop.
That guy kind of confused me. He was like going to enter a 45 left down my left base. Like, where are you entering, dude?
Captain downwind traffic side.
Damn, that sounds loud as hell.
Yeah.
Leaving altitude.
Almost traffic, Cessna 6786 Fox, 10 miles to the northwest of the field at 5,300. Possibly inbound for landing. What's the active runways? Anybody out there?
Is that Springfield?
I don't think so.
Springfield traffic, Springfield 747 Major Golf is downwind 04, number 2.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 turning base, runway 4, Springfield. A little shorter downwind or base leg, or earlier turn rather. Auto's clear. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 turning final, runway 4, Springfield.
Environmental 747 Major Golf, turning base, runway 04, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, 99329er, turning left crosswind for runway 4.
This little section right above the trees is
bad.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic, 99329er, turning left downwind for runway 4.
Springfield traffic, Experimental 747 Major Golf, final runway 04, Springfield.
Alright, little right rudder. Keep that left aileron in. Little right rudder. Side load. Good. Flaps coming up. Carpet in. Alright, go.
Not enough left rudder. Or
right rudder.
Right rudder.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 on the go, runway 4, Springfield. Yep. So, it should look like your nose is ever so slightly pointed to the opposite corner of the runway, to the right.
Okay.
That's how you'll tell if it's straight or not.
Would love for this wind to calm down a little bit.
I know. Caleb was dealing with that right before he left, trying to get a dude to solo, but it's like, you've only got like an hour window, basically.
Yeah.
But the wind calms down and then the sun goes down right after.
Approaching
So yeah, we've been flying really late, basically. Because it's so freaking nice at that point. Damn, this thing is climbing like crazy right now.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield. Or like downwind.
Springfield traffic,
Or upwind.
99329er, turning left base for runway 4.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, approximately 4.5 miles northwest of the field, turning inbound, we'll intercept at a 45 for a left downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Alright, good to turn.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 turning downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Experimental 747 drops through there.
What was that?
I think he said he was clear. Clear the runway. How's that experimental that was behind us?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. He's taxiing off.
Cruising.
Springfield traffic 329er, short final, runway 4, close traffic.
Leaving altitude.
A nice peaceful speed right here.
Yeah.
With the tailwind.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf is entering the 45, approximately 2 miles to the northwest for left downwind, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning base runway 4, Springfield. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning final runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 99329er, turning left crosswind for runway 4.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning left base, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 99329er, turning left downwind for runway 4.
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 7308 Golf, making left crosswind, will be departing at the end of the downwind. Bowling Green traffic.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning final runway 4, go Springfield.
Right there, straight. Not too much. There we go, right there.
A little help from my friend.
Yeah. Just trying to get it to where you can get the sight picture. All right.
Yeah.
Go.
Power set.
Yeah, little left aileron for this takeoff here. There we go. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 on the go, runway 4, Springfield. Alrighty. Alright, so you can tell if it's not enough, if you're too far left, it looks like you're skewed off that way.
Yeah.
If you go too far like we did for a second, it looks like you're pointed way at it. You just ever so slightly pointed to one side or the other. And that's just because you're sitting off to one side or the other.
It's just an unnatural feeling going
Springfield traffic
left
99329er, turning left
aileron, right rudder.
Yeah.
But I got to get over that.
Approaching altitude.
Thing's climbing like a beast.
Bowling Green traffic, Cherokee 55416 is 10 to the north. We're going to cross over the field and then a direct WEBO for the RNAV 3, Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf.
Springfield traffic 329er, short final, runway 4.
Guess who's doing a touch and go as well?
4952 Golf, departing runway 4, left traffic for
Yeah, I got him.
runway 4.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning left downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Big Fox is east of the field at 5 miles east of the field at 3,500. I plan to fly over the field.
Oklahoma.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952, golf turn left, crosswind runway 4, Springfield.
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 02064 is on the RNAV, runway 3.
Altitude.
We are at Wedville, which is a 12-mile final for runway 3 at 3,000.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952, golf is in the left downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 7308 Golf, departing off the downwind at 3,000 feet. It's going to be departing area to the south, Bowling Green. And that traffic on final there, what altitude are you?
We're at 3,100. We see you on our scope, so just be on the lookout. We're just joining the final approach path right now.
Roger that. We're going up to 45, so we should be okay. 730 Golf.
Awesome.
We'll try flaps 20 landing. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you can try it.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning base to now final runway 4, Springfield.
If I've got a pretty heavy crosswind,
Springfield traffic, 993
I do use reduced flaps. Granted, a lot of the ones that I fly are only flaps 30, so 30 is kind of reduced flaps for this, but we'll see how it feels. If we don't like it, then we'll go back to 30.
Okay.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952, golf, turning left base runway 4, simulated engine out, Springfield.
And one number 2, we got you inside. If there's any problem, we'll break off.
Springfield traffic, 99329, turning left downwind for runway 4.
Are you guys going to be touch and go, or are you going to stop?
Touch and go.
Right, so we're half mile final and simulated off.
There it is.
Traffic.
Alright, flaps coming up, carpet in. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 on the go, runway 4, Springfield. Well, so that one was straight and everything. Just a little bit of overflare, but...
Yeah.
Was that 7308 Golf?
Affirmative. We can move if you needed to, unless you think we're not back.
I think we're good. I moved to the right, of course, a little bit, so, and I'm just descending from 3,000 now, so I think you're good. Thanks for your accommodation.
Springfield Robertson County Airport.
Automated weather observation 2331 Zulu. Wind 010 at 10.
Springfield traffic, 99329,
Peak gust 15.
for runway 4.
Visibility
Altitude.
more than 1.
010, so it's slightly lessened, but 10 gusting 15 still. Just the wind's aloft, it's off so far from the
Getting sheer.
rest.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield.
I'll try to take a look at it.
Springfield traffic, 99329 is turning final, runway 4, Springfield. Oklahoma.
What was that?
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 120.
Springfield traffic, Sky 4952 Golf, clear runway at Alpha 2, taxi back.
So frustrating that we have Bowling Green up here and Tullahoma that we can get.
And Kentucky Dam and...
Springfield
three
traffic,
others.
Skyhawk 13386, turning downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
That would be the best thing about... I mean, I don't have an issue with like 3 people on the pad and working it in, that's not a problem. But the best thing about Russellville would just be a separate frequency.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
sick of hearing it go on and on and on. People stepping on each other and it starts squealing at you. It's like, gosh, dude. Same with, let's see, 122.8 frequency. There's like 50 million airports on it.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf. Taxiing to runway 4 via Alpha Springfield.
Cessna 12064, 6 mile final runway 3, RNAV 3, Bowling Green.
Would it be nice if you could like drop receiver power and say only go 10 miles?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not distracting, but it's annoying.
Distracting when you get two tail numbers that are similar, two runways that are close together, and then it's like, wait, is that dude here? Or
Zero 8 Golf, yeah. Or what was it? The other one was
Bowling
Golf.
Green traffic,
Yeah.
Cessna 12064, 5 mile final runway 3, Bowling Green.
Kind of ended this a little bit just because I started my descent a little late.
Yeah.
Bowling Green traffic, South 991, clear runway 3, and entering across. Clear, like, Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning base runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, 99329, turning left Crosswind for runway 4.
I think I like the flaps 20 a little bit better. It's just I had to work on my glide slope a little bit. But
Yep.
Flaps 40 is just miserable in this plane.
I never use it, although technically you have to for soft and short field.
Yeah. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning final runway 4, Springfield.
That's why I enjoy flying the ones that only have flaps 30.
Traffic 99329, turning left downwind for runway 4.
Bowling Green traffic, Cessna 12064, 3 mile final runway 3, Bowling Green.
Bowling Green traffic, South 991, downwind, runway 3, going to be exiting to the southwest. Bowling Green.
Bowling Green traffic, Skylight 1, medical helicopter 12 miles south of the field, 3,200 feet, inbound for landing at Greenview Medical Center, 1 mile west of the field, Bowling Green traffic.
A little more right rudder. There it is. Put it down a little bit. Right rudder. Up there.
Springfield traffic, 99329, turning left base for runway 4.
And be advised that Deer just ran across the runway. I think he's clear to the west. Alright, Wood, thanks.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, on the go, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic 329er, short final, runway 4.
Okay, I've been on like short final before where I used to work, and there's like a whole herd of deer like right beside it. I was like, oh geez.
Descending out of 3,000 feet, inbound for landing at Greenview Medical Center, 1 mile west of the field, Bowling Green traffic.
That felt a little better. I don't know how much you input on that,
altitude.
I tapped rudder just a little bit, that's it. I let off and you held it constant, so definitely improving. That's pretty good. Overflared just a hair, but I mean you corrected for it, so overall pretty soft touchdown.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning downwind runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, taking runway 4 for departure. We're going to line up and wait for some spacing. Springfield.
Yeah, the flaps 20 seems a little more stable.
Yeah. Sometimes with gust it is, especially if the gusts are down the runway. I don't know, sometimes it throws you off because you get a gust and then it gives you a ton of extra lift and you end up overflaring.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic, 909-329er, turning left crosswind on runway 4.
Solid green traffic, Skylife 1, medical helicopter crossing the approach end of runway 3, 5 miles south of the field. We'll be landing 1 mile west of the field at Greenview Medical Center. Follow green traffic.
This dude gonna go or what?
Yeah, he said he was waiting for spacing. He was lining up and wait.
Plenty of space and they've already turned crosswind.
Leaving altitude.
I think he'll probably go on our...
There he goes.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, departing runway 4, left traffic.
Springfield traffic, 909er, turning left downwind for departure to Mountview for the southeast.
Let off the button. Dude, I was flying the other day and I'll let you make your call.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning base runway 4, Springfield.
I was flying the other day and someone had a stuck mic and they were like so far away. And then if their mic's stuck, you can't really talk to them and say anything hardly. So they were just transmitting for like a solid 15 minutes. You hear the instructor telling the student what to do and everything. Someone said stuck mic. No, I have no clue. I think they remember maybe at like Tullahoma or something.
Oh, gotcha.
Following green traffic, Skylife 1, medical helicopter 3 miles south-southwest of the field. We'll be landing 1 mile west of the field at Greenview Medical Center, descending out of 1,500, follow green traffic.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning left crosswind, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning final, runway 4, Springfield. Gotta get it in while we can.
Yeah. I'm glad you turn and then make the call.
Yeah.
There's some people that fly, they will not turn until they make the call, and then you're like half a mile over, shot the runway. It's like, dude, come on now.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning left base, runway 4, Springfield. Left downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Twice in a row.
Yeah. There's a little airspeed right here, or a little lift right here. Jesus.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning left base, runway 4, simulated engine out, full stop, Springfield.
Alrighty.
Is that gust you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386 on the go, runway 4, Springfield. Low left aileron in whenever you take off for that crosswind correction. Especially if we know it's gusty like that. That's what I was talking about. They can do it on landing. If you land on that downwind wheel, blow you over like that. That one was like perfectly straight, and then we got that overflare, and then it was slightly crooked. So you had it nailed perfectly until that gust.
Should I have gone around in that instance? I mean, I felt like we were still on the center line. We still had it under control, so I didn't want to bail from it. But
it was fine. Have you had overflared much more than that, or have you been hanging on too high for much longer?
Approaching altitude.
Then maybe, but that wasn't like obscenely long.
Okay.
So. At least if you're, solo and stuff.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf is on the go, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield. AKA not the base turn.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning downwind, runway 4, Springfield. Alright, so how many more of these do you want to do?
I was about to say, we'll do a couple more and then probably head back. We can try and do a full stop and do a certain takeoff if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a full stop here.
Alright. Probably won't do a Softfield takeoff. I don't know, we may. Those get a little sketchy sometimes with the winds.
Yeah, let's not do it if it's going to be sketchy, but...
Well, we can do a short field.
Yeah.
That's just like basically a normal takeoff.
Yeah. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf. We're going to extend our board just a bit for spacing. Springfield.
I thought that dude was full stop. He must have gone around.
Bowling Green traffic, Grumman 3210 Bravo is 10 to the northeast, planning to land runway 3, Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning left crosswind, runway 4, Springfield.
Leaving altitude.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning left base, runway 4, Springfield traffic. And this will be a full stop.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning left downwind, runway 4, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning final runway 4, Springfield.
I was hoping the wind would have calmed down by now so we could really practice. And
yeah, I mean, I don't...
Short field, but it's not going to calm down for like another 30 minutes at least.
It said like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
earlier, but...
I think it's like 6:50 right now or so.
Bowling Green traffic, Cherokee 55416 is the 12-mile final on the RNAV 3 into Bowling Green.
Look down on your damn airspeed and it's like 78 knots. You're like, what the fuck?
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf, turning left base, runway 4, simulated engine out, full stop, Springfield.
Full stop.
Yeah, flaps coming up for extra braking.
So it's something you just, you just got to keep practicing.
Yeah.
Traffic.
It's hard to get crosswind practice because you have to come out when it stays like this. Most people don't want to fly when it stays like this.
Yeah, I don't want to shy away from it because it's part of being a pilot.
Yeah.
It's part of what you got. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, clear of the active runway, Springfield.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you have to do all the time, just occasionally, once you've got it. And then, like, you don't have to go anything crazy with it either. I mean, set your crosswind limit that you think works for you and then stick to it. So you get more comfortable with stuff. But I'd take it like gusty conditions like this, or somewhat, you know, right on the edge of the crosswind limit.
Yeah.
Good to get practice on, and then that way you know, in case, you know, you get here and then it is like that, that you can do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Springfield, Robertson County, Cessna 044 is lining up and wait. Runway 4, be straight out departure.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 4952 Golf is clear runway 4 at Alpha 3 Springfield.
Tell you what's hard to get practice with is tailwind landings, because when are you ever going to purposely do that? Probably never. But
Yeah.
you come into the tune sometimes and they're using the opposite runway because that's what Nashville's using. So that's a little weird. Just got to keep your approach speed up a little bit.
yeah. We did a towered solo on Friday night.
Yeah,
And
I
it
was flying. I got back right when you were doing that.
Yeah, and Caleb asked him to flip the runway for us, and he did. I mean,
I'm
landing.
glad they did, because I was like literally just coming in. They flipped it right
Yeah.
when I was coming in.
Oh, so did you land on 2-0?
Nah, yeah. 2-0. You were holding short right when I came in.
Okay, great. Yeah. Because I've never flown the pattern really there, right? We've only entered a midfield downwind, and never actually like flown the pattern and done a whole like proper landing on 2 and all that stuff. And I was like, man, I really don't like landing on 2. Just you start your descent so late with that hill.
Yeah, I start like normal most of the time. I just kind of try to skew on the left side of the hill.
Yeah.
I'd hate to be in something other than a Cessna, because sometimes you'll start your descent and they're like, oh, I'll call your base, and then you're out pretty far.
Yeah.
Like right on the edge of the hill, so it's like you just stay high. At least in this you can get down after you stay high, but some planes just don't come down. Yeah, a crazy slip, I guess. That's about it.
Windy, this thing feels sluggish. We're the only ones here. Okay.
Yeah, that one guy that took off. That's about it.
Line up exterior lights. Flip those. Full rich. Flap set. Carb heat's cold. Beetle heat's cold. Alright.
You gonna do Shortfield?
Yeah, so that's just, talk through it with me real quick. That's,
basically use as much runway as you have available. So we'll taxi out to the edge.
yeah, I understand.
We don't necessarily have to go all the way to the edge.
Yeah.
Runway's plenty long enough, but you go to the edge, line up on center line, feet on the brakes, power smoothly forwards. Once the power stabilizes at the top, let off the brakes, right rudder obviously, keep some control. From there, it's pretty much normal. I can't remember what this checklist says. Some of them are different between the model years, but no, this one doesn't say because it's a crappy one. But
Yeah, it's a terrible checklist.
climb out at VX. This says VY 78, so something like 67.
Well, that's not even, I mean,
yeah, it's like 73. And
71 is what I look,
Yeah.
is what's in the airspeed indicator.
yeah, just VX, so it's somewhere in the 60
Like
range.
65, I think.
Yeah, something like that. 65, 67. I've seen some like that. I've seen some that say 59 that are like all the way down there, and it's like, dude, I'm not climbing out at 59. It's like near impossible after rotation. But just VX is what you climb out at.
That's
you're
rotate,
clear.
though, right? Or you rotate?
What?
You rotate at same 55?
Yep, same rotate speed.
Okay.
Just climb out speed's a little lower until you're clear 50-foot obstacles, so at like 750, then you can transition. Cessnas are kind of weird sometimes, depending on if you have a obstacle or not. They tell you to use flaps 10 or don't use flaps 10. Kind of depends on the airplane. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, no flaps for short-field takeoff with an obstacle. If you do a soft-field takeoff, no obstacle.
Soft
then
field
it
is
tells
when
you to do flaps.
you rotate earlier and
Yeah.
then
That's where you
down
hold.
and then get your airspeed to VY, then climb, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, you hold nose pressure off. Rotate as soon as possible. I don't let it rotate as soon as possible because some days it really wants to rotate super quick. But somewhere in the around 50 is a good, ballpark for it. And then level off ground effect, speed up to VY, and then shoot out.
But we're not going to do that.
Probably not, unless this, takeoff doesn't seem too crazy. Just because the wind messes with you a bit. I'm trying to find my checklist that I got a picture of.
Springfield, Robertson County Airport.
Automated weather observation 2353 Zulu.
Brand new.
Wind 350 at 9 knots. Peak gusts 16 knots. Visibility more than 10.
Short field with obstacle is 10 degrees of flaps. Short field without obstacle, 10 degrees flaps. So if you have short field, or soft field, sorry, without an obstacle, then you'd have no flaps, but with an obstacle, you'd have flaps.
So this is just power set, brakes, power set, release when power comes up.
Yeah.
And then rotate at 55.
Climb out at, we'll call it 65.
Yeah, 65. It's just a steep climb out, right? It's
just a better angle.
Reducing the takeoff distance is essentially what the other
Yeah, so VY is your best rate, so over time you'll get more altitude than your VX, but VX is good because you don't eat up as much ground track.
Yep.
So if you have an obstacle at the end of the runway, you don't want to eat up the ground as much, your ground roll, so that's the whole purpose there. Looks like it is empty, so whenever you're ready, you tell them short delay.
Short delay?
Yeah, just because we're going to be stopped on the runway for a second.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, going to depart runway 4 with a short delay. Springfield.
All right.
Like that?
Yep. So, and then, once you're clear your 50-foot obstacle, I'll tell you, flaps can come up, and then you'll accelerate to VY.
Okay. Yeah, when we have a positive rate, is basically after, 750, so you're saying
50-foot tall obstacle.
Okay.
So you want to get above it.
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
Alright, good.
Yep. Got that little bit of left crosswind, so let's put in that input. Airspeed's alive. Yep, green board. Rotate. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Alright, clear your obstacle, so speed up a little bit, flaps up. There you go, there's VY. Nice and easy. Came up a lot higher, a lot quicker, right?
Yeah, so VX is showing 59 on this.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably right. I'm telling you, it's crazy low in some of these. Fine on a calmer wind day, but I like to have a little airspeed when it's bumpy like this.
Yeah.
Per the ACS standards, you get a little extra airspeed, so I take that liberty.
We do one more full stop and takeoff, and then head back to tune.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Rolling green traffic, rear track 335 on a 10-mile final on the RNAV 03, low approach. Rolling green traffic.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning crosswind, runway 4, Springfield.
Rolling green traffic, Grumman 320 Charlie Bravo on downwind, runway 3, rolling green traffic.
Yeah. I mean, you can see how much it wants to stay nose up, and it's the same on the soft field. Realistically, you are pretty close to that 59 for a moment, and then you've already got your altitude by the time you're starting to speed up. But we can try one a little bit slower if you want. Call it 60 knots.
Yeah.
I mean, we did it at 60 to 65, so.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning downwind, runway 4 for a full stop landing, Springfield.
If the wind's not too bad on this climb out, we might do one more and then do a soft field.
Okay.
We'll
dude, I'm not in a rush. Like I said, I'm about to have to take a hiatus, so I want to capitalize on this while I can. I know you guys got an hour and a half ride home though, so I get it.
That's not too bad now. I've missed the traffic on the way home. These morning TSU shifts though suck. Some days it's like an hour, and then some days it says it's gonna take 2 hours. It never really takes 2 hours, but it takes like a solid hour and a half sometimes.
Yeah. What time did you get here today?
Like 8.
What time? What'd you eat for lunch? Like, where do you eat?
I didn't eat lunch because I didn't plan on being home. So
turning base.
I had the donut that we had in the break room. That's kind of what I've done like 3 times in the past week, because I was supposed to go home and then I didn't because I had to cover. I tried to bring lunch, but...
Is there any good barbecue spots on the runway we can go grab real quick? I'll buy you lunch.
That'd be nice, right?
Dinner.
I want to take I wish Louisville's kind of a bigger airport, but I'd like to take a student up there for cross country just to go get some, Dave's Hot Chicken. I keep saying that all over the place. They've only got one in Louisville. There's not one in Tennessee yet.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning base runway 4, Springfield.
Bowling Green traffic career check 325 is on the 7-mile final on the RNAV 03. Bowling Green traffic.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning final runway 4, Springfield. Low. That's power.
The rear track. I think that's ADP flight school, if I remember. Right rudder. There it is.
Bowling Green traffic career check 325 is on the 5 doing 03 low.
So kind of while we keep popping up, and you have to hold it a little bit longer. We got a little extra airspeed when we're coming in because you have that reduced flaps. So just hold it and round out just a little bit longer, and then it'll bleed off that airspeed a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed I'm coming in at like 72 and 75 just to keep my glide slope. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, clear of the active runway, Springfield. So, in our crosswind correction, so we got crosswind coming from there, we're going to dive away, like this?
Yep. Especially if it's a tailwind, yep.
Thank you.
Like the temperature dropped crazy fast, just between our last landing and this one.
335 on the 3 mile.
Maybe this freaking wind will drop.
0. Springfield Robertson County Airport. Automated weather observation 0, 0, 0, 1 Zulu. Wind 360 at 8 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature
360 at 8.
Yeah,
it's not too bad on the runway. It's just right above it.
So why does this one update every couple minutes, whereas like John Tune's like every hour?
Different types. So there's one ASOS and one's AWOS. Technically, Tune is still AWOS, but it's linked to the ATIS as well, so it's like only going to go once an hour, which sucks.
Yeah.
Normally, so like here, if it's not updating, you can call it on your phone, although Springfield's never seems to want to work when you call it.
Yeah.
Tune is AWOS, so you could call it theoretically and then get the minute-by-minute update, except the phone number for the AWOS is the exact same as ADA, so you can't. So I was like, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I like how this is. We've listened to this 3 times now, and it's been different every time.
That's the one thing that sucks about tower stuff. And then you gotta call it wind check. Sometimes they'll tell you the current wind. Other times they'll just say the exact same thing as the ATIS, and it's like definitely not.
Okay, so the other thing I struggle with is I understand the dynamics of landing with the upwind wheel first and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like after I land and I kind of settle, I know I still got to fly it, but like why do I get all squirrely? Is it because I let off my rudder? Like.
Yeah, it kind of depends. It could be a number of things. One, how soft did you set down kind of the other wheel if you did have it up? 2, you know, you got that extra right end and then you touch down the other wheel, maybe it wants to go right, so then you're kind of overcorrecting a little too fast, but hard to say. It doesn't feel like you're really dancing on the pedals, so.
Well, it's tough when you have that one crazy right rudder. Where'd that? No, thank you. And up next to your veto heat.
Yeah, that's the other issue is the right rudder, because it needs quite a bit on the ground.
All right, so we're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, we can do short field or soft field, up to you.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, departing runway 4 with a short delay. Springfield.
Nope. Flap stand. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I wish we had the checkmate checklist, because that one will tell you the flap settings and stuff that you need.
Oh, Caleb says that every time we grab this damn checklist. He's like, this thing's the worst.
It sucks. Like, spend the $10 on the checkmate, please.
Yeah. Alright. Strobe on. Power set. Or full power. Okay, right rudder.
Alright, and we're going to try and climb out at 60 after we rotate at 55 like normal.
Airspeed's alive.
Green board.
Oh. Ah, this feels so steep.
I know. Well, that's the point of it. Alright, there it is. 50-foot obstacle. Get to your nose down, get some airspeed first. There you go. Yeah, a lot steeper than normal.
Why is it lifting up? Oh, it's the flaps. I was like, why does that feel so different when I'm like, it's lifting off the ground.
Yeah.
I'm losing my rudder control.
Yeah, I want to lift off a little bit earlier as well.
About 10 miles southwest of the field. Going to be entering under 45 for downwind on runway 3, Bollinger.
Alright, that's not here. That actually felt smooth on the climb out though.
Yeah.
Let's do one soft field and then we'll call it a day.
Okay. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning crosswind runway 4 for a full stop landing. Springfield.
We'll see what the wind is at tune when we get back, and then maybe try a soft field landing.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning downwind runway 4, full stop. Springfield. Man, I love flying.
Nice when it's actually calm out.
Yeah. I mean, it's like this time of day is when it starts to go get beautiful.
Yeah.
Gonna do a full stop here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Estimated weather observation 0, 0, 0, 7 Zulu. Wind 0, 1, 0 at 1, 0 knots. Visibility more.
01010. Was
Yeah.
that what that was?
Yeah.
Leaving altitude.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning base, runway 4, Springfield. Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, turning final, runway 4, Springfield. Full stop.
There's that herd of deer.
Up.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, what the heck am I seeing?
Flying green traffic, Skyhawk 9791, about 5 miles west of the field, down on runway 3 at 45.
Is that alright, rudder? Alright, flaps coming up. The full stop.
I was hoping to make that first taxiway, but kept floating.
It's hard to make first taxiways at most places.
Didn't seem as gusty though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Thanks, co-pilot.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 12386, clear of the active runway, Springfield.
I'm a notorious button pusher.
Bowling Green traffic, Malibu 132 Lima Tango is 10 miles south of field, inbound runway 3, full stop, Bowling Green.
Once I know that they can fly the plane and do all the crap, I'm like, let's get it over with. Especially on cross-country flights, I'm like, dude. Which means hopefully I'll be ready for airline stuff.
Yeah.
All you do, sit there and push buttons.
Yep.
Tell the captain's about to have a bad landing and says, your flight controls. Oh, thanks, dude.
What, he hands off the controls?
They don't actually do that, but they could.
Yeah, I've been on some 737s that they slam those fuckers down, like,
yeah,
hard. Jeez.
Oh. That's it. Yep. Alright, Softfield takeoff without an obstacle is also flaps 10. We're just going to hold off nose wheel pressure, rotate as soon as it wants to. Should be somewhere in the, I don't do it exactly when it wants to. Depends, because sometimes they try to rotate it like 40.
No.
It's a little slow, but like somewhere in the 45 to 50 range. Level off in ground effect, get up to 71. Climb out, and then we can get our flaps out once we get some altitude.
Okay. Check my phone real quick.
Yep.
Before I head back to tune. Thanks. Sure that the wife isn't texting me saying she's in labor.
Yeah, that'd be great, right?
Like, okay, we gotta fly back to tune right now. Alright, so 10 degrees of flaps.
Yep.
I got carb heat, pitot heat off, landing light. Don't turn my strobe light on now that we're gonna move. And then we're gonna, we don't stop rolling, right? We actually like...
Yeah, keep rolling, just keep back pressure off.
Or just pressure off the nose wheel, you're saying?
Yep. And then, you know, as your airspeed builds.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, departing runway 4, Springfield.
As your airspeed builds, you can reduce back pressure a little bit as the control becomes more effective. Make sure those deer didn't decide to run on the runway.
Sorry, made kind of a wide turn.
That's how you have to make them. Alright, keep a little left crosswind in. More back pressure. There it is. Level off at ground effect. Alright, you can climb us out. Flaps come up. Now they get some speed. That's the hardest thing with Cessnas is they really don't want to stay in ground effect. They just float up above it.
Yeah, the first time Caleb did it, he did so much nose down pressure.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, we're staring at the runway.
Yeah, it's a ton. Especially when you have the flaps in, because you have to have that downward angle, and it pops you up still. It's weird. On the opposite side of things, the DA-40s that we flew, if you weren't careful, you'd actually nose it down, fly the runway. You gotta be like level and then pull it right back to neutral.
Approaching altitude.
So I'll exit out of the downwind.
Yeah.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning crosswind runway 4, and we'll be exiting the pattern via the downwind to the south. Springfield.
Have you done any cross-country flights with them yet?
Just the Bowling Green.
Okay. That's the fun part.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, turning downwind, runway 4, and we'll be departing via the downwind leg to the south. Springfield. Forgot where we were for a second, I almost said Bowling Green.
Yeah. If you do another cross-country, Abernathy, Pulaski Field is a pretty good one. That's cool. At least if they're landing north. If you're landing south, it's whatever, but when you're landing north, you come in like right over a rock quarry.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I want to fly out to the one up by your guys' house, Jackson County.
Yeah, that one's cool. I haven't been there in forever. That one's cool though, you get to follow the river in for the boats and stuff. I need to do that again. I have not done that in so long.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 13386, departing the pattern to the south of the field, climbing at 2,500. Springfield.
Approaching altitude.
I already did that.
Yep.
And you're ahead of me. Caleb lets me do everything. Lets me mess up. Good. We're gonna cruise the way there.
Sky clear. Temperature 24, dew point 13. Altimeter 2987. Visual approaching use. Land foot runway 2. Advise on this contact you have information Alpha.
Alpha.
John Toon Tower, information Alpha is now current time 2350 Zulu. Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 24, dew point 13. Altimeter 2987.
2987.
Use land foot runway 2. Advise on this contact you have information Alpha. John Toon Tower, information Alpha is now current time 2350 Zulu. Wind 360 at 8.
360 at 8. Okay, right. Yep. Almost right down the runway. So he's gonna have us. Let's anticipate what he's gonna ask us to do. He's gonna ask us for a midfield left downwind for runway 2. Yep. So we'll probably want to fly out that way a little bit. Or do you just head straight in?
I just head straight in.
Alright.
I kind of enter, kind of like what we did when we overflew. I don't come in straight in, but like 45 off.
Yeah.
I'll just sidestep it a little bit once I get closer.
Can you teach me the heading autopilot on this? We've used it a few times.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first you gotta set your mode that you want. There's heading. Alright, we want to hold out, so we'll hold out. 2500. So those are modes.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. You gotta set the heading first. The actual heading that we're flying. So that's one, and then push autopilot.
Autopilot.
Gauges. Do its thing. Twist the heading, it'll turn to it. Let me see, I think it's nav.
Autopilot mode.
GPSS, so it's tracking the GPS and it'll track that in.
So now it's going to follow the track, but not the heading. The heading doesn't do anything.
The heading doesn't do anything. Always a good idea though, reset your heading to your
Switch
thing.
fuel tank.
What did it say?
I don't know. Something. This one's pretty nice because it actually has IES. So if we wanted to climb, we could do it at an airspeed. The Red Hawks and stuff don't have that. They only got vertical speed, which is not great to try and do it in a climb in general, but especially in one that doesn't have like a consistent climb rate. It's just not smart. The vertical speed's perfectly fine for descents. That's what you want to use for that.
What are these up and downs for?
I'll show you. I'll pull this back a little bit. Vertical speed.
Autopilot mode.
That's the mode. Push it down. Sends at 200 feet per minute. Push it up. Go back.
I see.
IAS.
Autopilot
If we do that, it's got 100.
mode.
We want it up because we want the speed to go down.
So it'll pitch for.
And it'll climb us up. Bug this at 2600. I think I can do this.
Autopilot mode.
Oh no, it'll hold it back at that. Oh, you know what? It does it automatically, I think. Let's
But
see.
you still have to control the throttle, obviously.
Yeah, that rudders, but everything else it should do. Actually, let's see.
Autopilot mode.
Oh yeah. I couldn't remember if you had to set it or not. It should try and climb us up at like, I do like 90. It's got out there. Oops, stupid touchscreens. It's got out, so it should try and capture the altitude that we have. We'll see if it sequences or not. Maybe not.
A little late, but yeah, it's doing it. It's coming down a little bit. Okay, got it. So if we know we have a
Autopilot
There it goes.
mode.
2600. Cool.
so if I want to go down to 2,000 and figure on my 5 miles, we're 5 miles out of Charlie, right? So I want to go to 2,000.
Yeah, you just bug it for whatever you want.
But can you set it with vertical speed at 100? Like if you say, hey, I want to go 100 feet.
100 knots down. Yeah.
Or no.
Or 100 feet per minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just click VS and then set it down whatever you want.
Autopilot mode.
You have to hit anything else or just leave it?
No, that's it. We might need a little more than that. There is VNAV mode. I haven't messed with it in here yet. So you could set up a profile. I don't know how you would do it. I think you have to do it through the Dynon. Some of them though, you can be like, you can set an actual waypoint X miles out, be at this, set a target altitude, put it in VNAV mode and it'll do it.
Keith's just going to tell me report a 4 mile.
Approaching altitude.
Yeah.
John Toon Tower, Skyhawk 13386, 10 miles to the north with information Alpha.
Come on, Keith.
Northwest of the field.
Second for
Autopilot
386.
Mode.
Except for 4 miles northwest. My bad. Messed you up there. Turned the volume down earlier when that guy was blowing our ears off.
Yeah. I was like, this is
Sunny Tower Flash 1 is 4 miles east, 1,300 for the helipad.
I'll call him up. John Toon Tower, Skyhawk 13386 is 7 miles northwest of the field with Alpha.
Skyhawk 13386, John Toon Tower. Report 4 miles northwest of the field, sir.
4 miles northwest of the field. Sorry about that, 13386.
Fine Ash 1, John Toon Tower. Land the helipad bitch on the wrist.
Of course it was Keith that happened with, dude.
He turns into such a...
I know. He screwed me over one night. He got so mad after he made a bad call, and I was like, dude, you serious, man? We took off. We were clear right traffic. We were doing one touch and go. He said we were about to get on our crosswind turn, and someone else was just turned crosswind and was on the downwind. It's like, oh, you got that downwind traffic in sight? We were like, yeah, we got it.
This is how I disable it?
Yeah, you can do that, or this one.
Autopilot.
Push it twice.
Disconnect.
Yeah, and then if you don't want the flight director on, push FD. Yeah, he was like, follow the downwind traffic, so we did. That was it. He didn't say, I'll call your base or anything, and he had already cleared us for closed traffic. So they were like about to touch down already. We showed our right turn, and I was like, oh, he didn't tell us. He didn't clear us to land. But if he's cleared us for traffic and didn't say, we'll call your base, man,
yeah,
you're good to turn. He was like, are you turning right base? And we're like, and he's like, yep. And he was like, ah. All right, clear land, runway 20. Next time, don't turn without a landing clearance.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, sorry about that, but you wanted us to follow that traffic. And he's like, I did, but I was trying to make spacing. And I was like, dude, what spacing? They're already like on the runway, and we're just now turning base.
Yeah, he's cleared us to land 3 times in one sequence.
Yeah, he's
like on our downwind and our base, and then our final.
He's annoying. He does goofy stuff like that, and he gets mad.
Cessna 7578 Gulf, John Toon ground. Cessna 7578 Gulf, runway 2. Taxi Romeo 4 and Alpha.
He's just reporting on both.
Yeah. Yeah. John Toon Tower, Skyhawk 13386, 4 miles northwest of the field.
Skyhawk 13386, continue inbound for the left downwind to runway 2.
Continue inbound for the left downwind, runway 2, 13386. So gas on both, undercarriage fixed, make sure full rich, prop set, safety, good.
Full, that's all we want. Alright.
We gotta get down to 1500.
It'll come down quick.
So he just said enter a left downwind, right? He's
yeah.
Should we request the option, or if it's not, it doesn't sound busy. I mean, I don't know. We're not supposed to really do closed traffic, but I wouldn't mind practicing another landing here. Up to you, though.
That's fine. I don't care. Ask him for one touch and go. I think it's just us and maybe one other person. Oh, he might be in a bad mood now that I left the radio down.
So how do you ask for the option? I've never done it. You just say.
We can report in at midfield and then say, hey, can we get, you know, one touch and go, or whatever. Yeah, there's that one guy landing. You can do touch and go, or we'll stop, whatever you want.
Do one touch and go. I want to follow the pattern on runway 2. I don't do it too often.
All right.
John 2 Towers, Skyhawk 12386, midfield, left downwind, runway 2. Can we have the option?
Keith's in there screaming, yes, you can have it.
November 8480 Juliet, turn right on Alpha 3, right turn on Alpha, left turn Romeo 3 to go back to the ramp.
Leaving altitude.
Don't turn base or anything, because he hasn't cleared us to land.
Cessna 13386, runway 2, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 2, 13386. Thanks, Keith.
November 8480 Juliet, John Toon, did you copy the transmission, sir?
Yeah, you told me to turn right here on Alpha.
Yes, sir, I did. I just didn't know if you copied it.
Sorry. You were busy. Yeah.
He thought he gave it.
Thank you, 84 Julie, bro.
Always something.
He does some weird stuff sometimes too with the radio, because you can transmit on one or both, and
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like he accidentally transmit on ground and he means to talk on tower.
Yeah.
Or he won't say anything like he did to us there for a while. He's like, I'll wait till the last moment. I really like the other controller, Kyle.
Kyle, yeah, we went and met him the other night.
Yeah.
It was
I
awesome.
haven't met him yet, I don't think. I like Kyle and that, one of the, I think there's two ladies up there. I don't remember which is which, though, but I like one of them. She's really nice.
Yeah, she's the manager, supposedly.
Makes sense. This morning, though, she cleared me to take off, and I was second. And then she didn't know the other person was, and I was like, and I had called up and I said, hold short number 2. And she's like, all right, Yankee Lima, clear to take off from my VFR departure to the west. And I was like, yeah, do you mean to continue holding short for runway 2 for number 2? He's like, oh, cancel takeoff clearance.
Catch that glide slope. This is why I want to land on this, because I'm just not. This is such a different sight picture than what I'm used to, and we never really.
Yeah, and this one's got that blast pad there as well.
There we go. 2 whites, 2 reds.